Okay, I'm watching a video and right now, and he's basically, oh my god, why is this all of a sudden this shirt fits like the off the shoulder is not off the shouldering. Anyways, so all of a sudden I'm watching this video and it's about the Gen Z stare. And basically, let me say I have a lot to say about this. Okay, because I've been dying to talk about it for a fucking hot minute. Because first of all, I would like to say the people whoever made Gen Z stare, we can just tell, bro, we can tell you are a boomer. This is the classic, oh, every generation is going to start calling the next generation and the generation after that lazy. We all know it. We've all seen it. So I'm just confused onto how this became a Gen Z thing and not a, oh, lazy worker or worker stare, like long shift stare. So I'm seeing, and then this girl's video, because I have, again, this is so unfair because, again, my mom always brings this up because she was literally like, she's, again, one of those people that also agrees that Gen Z is lazy, even though we have the most entrepreneurs born out of this generation. I'm pretty sure literally read a stat like that or something. And even if that weren't the case, we're not lazy because we don't want to go to work. We're literally, there's no jobs. These people come from a place of extreme ignorance. You are lucky to have been born in the time you were born in, because nowadays you think, oh, your kid's not getting a job because they don't want a job. No, your kid's probably not getting a job because no one is freaking hiring. And if they are hiring, they want you to be experienced so they don't have to train you. Stupid. I call bullshit. That's bullshit, and it's not fair because you know exactly how it is. They're blaming it on us, saying, oh, it's a Gen Z stare. Well, how about you act like you've never worked some minimum wage fast food job in your life and you've never gotten an annoying older customer, because it's always older people. It is never younger people that always, it is never younger people that complain about the Gen Z stare. I never have to deal with that kind of stuff from people that are in their 20s. I never have to deal with it. It is only people in their 30s and older. It is not in their 30s, but old people. And it's so frustrating because you guys sit there and you blame it on us and you say, no, y'all are lazy. You guys are just disrespectful and you don't want to do your job as a worker. No, how about you guys come into a fast food establishment acting like it's Burger King, like you can have it your way? No, this is not the Four Seasons. This is not a bed and breakfast. You are a fast food chain. The modifications are there. If you don't want anything that's on my screen, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Then you sit there and you ask them, it'll be stuff that, and then the second thing is, they'll say Gen Z stare like it's our fault that you just asked us to do the literal impossible. I've had countless situations. I've worked at McDonald's and I also worked at Dunkin'. I've also worked at another coffee shop kind of place too. I don't remember the name right now, or Einstein. So I've always worked in fast food my entire life so far. And I've been through so many situations. I've been called out of my name, cursed out over a sauce packet, a 25-cent sauce packet. But you'll see the people driving up in the nicest cars ever, getting mad over 25 cents or sauce. And me personally, bro, if I cared that much about sauce, I would just go inside and go grab a freaking sauce. Crazy suggestion, I know, it's actually crazy. Just go inside and go get a sauce packet, or but for some reason it's impossible. They have to come inside, huff and puff, and then immediately come up and with the stankiest attitude ever. It'll normally be like, for example, this is one situation. She goes, I tell her, oh yeah, so I give the lady, she goes, oh, can we get ranch? On the headset, mind you, I took her order because I was on lane. This is at McDonald's. So I'm over here like, okay, and you want a sauce? Okay. And I put her sauce in. She asked for like 4 sauces. We gave her 4 sauces. She comes up to the window and she's like, oh, she's coming up to the window and we told her, okay, can you pull the 3rd window? Because again, Like I said, guys, it's always a self-fulfilling prophecy. These people say it's the Gen Z stare, but then these are the people that want so much. They want their food cooked to order, fresh, fresh and hot and crispy within the moment that they order. That's not how it works. Pull up to the window and stop taking it personally, bro. Anyways, I give her 4 sauces and I'm like, here are your sauces. She's at the thing and she's like, this ain't enough. This ain't enough. Can you please give me more sauces, please? And she's like looking out the window, holds her hand like this, not even looking at me. So I said in my brain, I'm like, okay, bro. Let me give you your 4 sauces of cholesterol to clog your arteries. Here. I give her a literal handful of sauces, put it in her hand. She still asks for more. I said, ma'am, I can't give you any more than that. It's 25 cents for each. And that was me giving her the other ones for free. Because I just wanted her out of my face. And she still was like, what? It's 25 cents. It's 25 cents. It's 25 cents. Y'all like, bro, y'all can't just give me more sauce. And then cursing me, calling me a pussy, calling me a bitch. All of this. But when I said, as soon as she said that, I was just like, okay, let me get my manager. And I closed that bitch in front of her face. Yeah, sit there spilling out of your clothes, still begging for more sauce. I think you could lay off of the sauce. I'm gonna be real with you. I think you could lay off the sauce, ma'am. And so I get my manager. She's still cursing out my manager. And he just said, and my manager at the time, he was an old Jamaican guy. You already know how that went. He said, he went, grabbed her the sauces and said, he literally was like, here, ma'am, here. Gave her all the sauces she want. And then as soon as he closed that motherfucking window, he said, Ras clots, pussy clots. Bro, I literally freaking, that was one of the situations I'll never forget. Like, you really called me out of my name over some sauces. But get this, guys, get this. Better yet. You know what I tell my mom? I tell my mom when she picks me up. She goes, I tell her, she goes, well, welcome to the real world. Welcome to customer service. I'm going to stop you right there. I'm going to go ahead and stop you right there. I can't stand when they do this. I cannot stand when they do this. Because right there, what happens if I took the steering wheel, and I just went like that? What happens then? Because why are you telling me your daughter just got called out of her name at work? And she was contemplating cursing the bitch out herself. And the first thing you say is, well, welcome to customer service. It's the real world. So where have I been living for 18 years? Mars? Since this is the real world, all of a sudden you just had to explain to me that I'm in the real world? Thank you. Wow, I didn't know. Like, duh. Are you fucking dumb? And then, so I'm watching this girl's video. Similar thing happened. The girl with the jalapenos. People not knowing what they want. They don't even know the name of what they want. Again, asking for the impossible. Oh, can I get a cheeseburger with no cheese? So you want a hamburger? No, I want a cheeseburger with no cheese. Okay, bro. Okay. Then you have okay, no, but can you guys, like, then you're asking for the specific stuff. Can you guys toast can you toast it? Can you double toast it? Cut it in half and cut off the sides of it too? Wrap it up. This is not Burger King. Again, this is not a bed and breakfast. This is not some situation where you can just be like, oh my God, these people work for me. I'm not your private chef. We're not your private chef. You have toast dark, toast light, cut in half. Or toasted. I don't know what more you want. Again, asking for the impossible. People, this guy came in here talking about can I get a refund for donuts that I didn't like because you gave me an assorted donuts and I didn't like any of them. Luckily, my manager misheard and didn't even want to have to deal with this. She gave the nigga his refund because she's like, I'm not trying to hear you guys. So when will you guys learn that sometimes if you get the Gen Z stare, you should probably be a little bit more embarrassed yourself? Because 9 times out of 10, you were probably being the person that deserved it. You probably deserved someone staring at you for a split second because it offends you so much. A kid was like, after you just said something completely absurd. What do you mean you want me to you demand a refund for a small hot chocolate you got 3 weeks ago? I wasn't even here for. And you're yelling at me like I'm the damn one who did it. But the Gen Z stare though, right? Because we're so lazy and we're so disrespectful, we don't want to work. Mind you, none of these places are hiring and they want you to have like 10 years of experience, by the way, for a fast food job at McDonald's. Back then it was like, oh, you better get your grades good or you're going to be flipping burgers. And now if you're even lucky enough to get a job flipping burgers, you low-key got lucky. Because I got lucky with my job. My mom had to literally email the manager because if you go through the regular website, you might as well have not applied. Kids my age will understand. You guys will understand. Gen Z, young adults, you will understand what it's like living. So yes, I get frustrated because I'm tired of my entire generation, including me, getting labeled as lazy. I can't help that no one is giving out jobs. No one is giving out hours. I got my hours, bro, guys, I'm working 1 day this week. I went from working 5 days a week from 1 day a week, bro. I need to pay for college. I need to pay for my college. Yeah, I need to pay for my college. So it's kind of not really that fun for me right now. And I'm thinking like, girl, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. And it's like, but yeah, like I was saying, like these situations literally are the things that get me where it's like, bro, dude, you know exactly what you do. These people know what they did. And I cannot wait till the moment that I actually curse out one of these people, because I hope I get a recording. I really hope I will record the audio message. I low-key, if I have like another job lined up and it's okay for me to quit my job or risk my job at least, I'll do that. I'm gonna record myself cursing out my bitchy ass a bitchy customer, but only if it's worth it. If it's not worth it, I'm not gonna do it because that's just stupid. But if I could, like, that's like one of those situations where I would just fantasize about shooting myself in front of a customer, just because I rung them up for a large drink instead of a medium. And I get the economy, you don't want to, a dime, but I'm saying you guys can learn how to be a lot more respectful, because if it were you, I can't believe I have to bring back a preschool saying, treat others how you want to be treated. Yeah. Anyway, that's it for this little rant, guys.